Whew, walking back and forth is tiring, but you got a range check. Hello hobbyists, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James with another quick tip. Today's tip is about a range test, and the best place to range test your aircraft are at the location where you do your flying. You can obviously do a range check when you're at home in your yard, but for the most part, your field where you fly, the area you go to, might have different interferences out there, so it's always best to do it when you're at the field as close as you can to how you're going to be flying your aircraft. So now, what is a range check? Well, obviously, I think they call it range check because back in the day, transmitters, when they were older, less capable, they were actually checking to make sure they had range. Now, with 2.4, any transmitter like Futaba, Spectrum, for the most part, range is not really the issue. What you're really looking for is when you put your transmitter into a powered down mode, what really I'm looking for is interference. Is there anything in my electric aircraft, at least, that could be blocking my aerials, could be blocking my wires? If you go back a few weeks to our receiver placement, how to place it in your aircraft, that's a big indicator of then you need to range check. Once you have proper placement, you have to make sure it is proper placement by doing what we're about to do. So basically every transmitter should have this function. If you have a decent transmitter worth its salt, the 10J does a powered down mode. So basically what you do is you place your aircraft, or what I like to do, place my aircraft, you take 30 to 50 paces away, and then you move around all the servos, and what you're looking for is any glitches. If for some reason something moves later than it should normally do, if it's not responsive in certain positions, then you should not fly. You should get back into your aircraft. Maybe a wire's loose, maybe your aerials are off. This gives you a chance. It's a last minute insurance policy before you go fly a plane. So I have the Nexa P40 that I have yet to fly. This is going to be my maiden here. So I like to take my aircraft, as you're seeing now, me moving fast and forward. I move the aircraft in every single orientation. I keep clocking it 45 degrees all around because, again, you're trying to simulate all the different orientations that your aircraft is going to be in the air. I also move my transmitter high, I move it down low. You'll see me in the background bending over and moving up. I'm trying to force something to happen. I almost want it to have a problem so then I know and I see it. But as long as everything checks out, which this one's did, I am now almost 100% confident I should not have any signal issues when I go and fly. So guys, range check your aircraft. If you're new to RC, some of your RTF transmitters aren't going to have that function. Those type of aircraft are not what it's for. But once you start working your way up to the bigger stuff, it's going to save you so much money in the long run. You'll never have to worry about a receiver issue, hopefully, for the most part, as long as you do a proper range check. Just testing out, doing a range check with the plane in one orientation is not enough, because if the plane goes into a different orientation and you lose signal, you might say, hey, it range checked right. Well, did you check it from that way? You might as well do the work. It takes me about 15 minutes, nice walk back and forth, to check all the directions, and now I feel so much more confident. So guys, range check your aircraft. Thank you so much for joining us here on a beautiful day with another quick tip. Bye guys.